Everybody, I have an opinion. I need to say something that I woke up to looking at. I seen where black people were having they was having this little discussion about Neon Musk and allegedly entertainment purposes about Neon Musk in Colorado and how Neon don't feel like Musk that they should have to acknowledge, when it comes to black people. They really, why should I have to acknowledge? Okay, but anyway, Neon Musk allegedly entertainment purposes is a clone. Okay, whether you want to believe it or not, they have cloned people for centuries, and they're doing that now. Anyone that's talking against black people is trying to start a rut. They're trying to start a race war with all of them allegedly. And I'm gonna say this allegedly because if they can get in your mind, black people, if they can get in Hispanic, I don't care what color you is, we are no different than other. The only thing is we're getting harder because some of you are chosen earth angels, star seeds, and some of you have gifts that they want to steal from you, and they don't want you to be knowing that you are valuable, the land who it really belongs to. It starts out with you, black people, believe it or not. Okay, but the thing is, they want us to believe in loom and doom, and everything is taken from us like slavery day. They've been doing it. The only reason they taking everything is because we black folks, and we, no disrespect to black folks, Mexicans, any color, we're not standing up as a one, as a whole. We're not standing up as a whole to fight something that you have no idea. And it's demonic, and it's a demon. It's a demonic world. And some of you are not woke to, you live in the loom and doom. Like, it seems like one person seems like they get all the leverage because we gave it to them. Make you understand something. They don't have leverage because we gave it to them as people. Even, I'm not got nothing against white people, black people, Hispanic people, Mexican. I think all of us can live together, but the problem is you got to get past who and what lineage that you think you can go and take from people. You can't take from different cultures, and these ancestors and these loved ones, they're getting uproared. They're not liking that because they're stealing right under your hands. I remember time we used to battle, we march in lines, and we had most high, we had more relief. We believe in the miracle and the unexpected things that come in our life. Now it's like, well, they get it anyway. So Trick it, I ain't fighting for it. Trick it, just let them have it. That's the reason why we losing today. It's because we give up on who we are, and they mailing it down. They're replacing us allegedly. And y'all know, entertainment purposes, people come up missing. It's more people taking people out, sacrificing people right in front of you. Why hasn't the laws been changed about magic, on how you use magic? Have you noticed that? Because that's what they did for so long to control us. They used, even black people were the ones raising up the dead, raising up the things, and they were gifted to do that. But some people wanted more money than others. They got greedy. So they sold out as witches, and they went further with it because they was going to put them on the chopping block if they don't go and get what they club. You can't beat shit in this land unless you decide me and help us. But what you did was, and hear this, witches, you only let down your own kind for rising up these enemies on the secret societies and these things that you signed up for fame and fortune. What have you got out of it? You might have got millions, but now you about to lose everything, your soul and determination, because you sold out for something that you thought was going to be better than just living your life, having a peaceful life, not to be demand to be evil, but be who you are. You took that right when you decided to sign on the other side. It's a choice about things, people. And black, Mexicans, and all of us, y'all all worried about different ones, but all it is sticking together. From back what I heard and what it was in the Bible days, and what I was told, that the reason why they had mixed in different cultures and put it when they start, the fallen ones, angels start sleeping with the other ones, they made this bloodline of destruction. And this bloodline swore that they was working for you know who. But see, I'm going to tell you something between Satan and Most High, because, see, Satan knows two things that y'all don't know. See, they trick the minds of everybody. In other words, y'all don't know who really what Satan stands for. You really don't know who Satan is. Because Satan, to me, you do not know. Okay? That's why Satan has to guard the chosen ones, earth angels, starseeds. They're supposed to, but they're working under the table. Some of them send them out to try to hurt you to sell souls. They need these souls, so they decide to turn on the creator, but they mixing it up like one's better than the other. I'll just put it like this. It all works together. Evil is either in you and you have not changed from it. This is a school and you're getting tested here. And they put all kinds of temptation on this planet. And if you touch it, that's how you get destroyed, just like eating up the apple. You have a choice whether you touch that apple or you move on. It's an example. But see, lust and what we did when they start putting intercourse and lust, we did not teach them what it meant to be real loved and who you're supposed to really be with. Because the culture is different in every land and I don't care if it's America or on one side of the land. Everybody doing different stuff. Like some people in Africa, in this one town, they sleep with 10-year-olds. They have all these different ages that they're sleeping with, making babies with, but they only did it because the tribe to have a better life. That they liked the chief. They like to have food. They like to have all that, but the only way to have that, they had to commit to whatever this master say. That's the problem. A man is not the ruler. See, they want to put this example that a man rules everything. It's not true. A woman, that's why you notice I had to teach somebody that about me. They thought that just because they were the masculine and I was the feminine that they could come and destroy me. Back it up. Back it up, because you don't know who you messing with. Most High made me a little different. See, I come from way back. See, there was one that was raised on one side of town. They had the one, if you ever heard that movies, you've seen them, they showed them on TV, where they had a baby on the other side and they had a baby of the light. There was two different babies. They put them in different places. And so they've been trying to take the light babies out, use their energy to keep powering up their dirty deeds. Okay, use the source. Use the mind manipulation and put us hypnosis and Most High, everybody think that there's no eyes, but there is eyes. That's why they call karma. This is you get karma for being destructive and being a liar, because you want to invite people like the storm. They're sending storms. They try to send it to me to blow my house down, doing rituals, and I call justice and judgment on all that was sent. And I call justice and judgment on the way they're trying to make black people feel like you're not sufficient as others, because that's a lie. You are more powerful than who you think you are. The problem is you don't believe it, because back in the day they said a chain was on your neck. You was our slave. You was here to work for us, and we whooped your ass in your face. So that's what you're afraid of. In our minds, we're afraid of the old way of being done like that. Technically, an ass whooping, they was ready to take it. Back in the day, they says, I'd rather not be here if I'm going to be beaten, abused, and used, and not go nowhere, and I can't have my happy life. I'd rather not be here, because I'm not going to work for the master. And the master is using our skills, and they use our witches. They use witches from back in the day, the slave, back in all them slavery days and all them days. How did you think they get power? You thought the power came naturally? No, they were doing this witchy stuff, and then they burned witches by stakes. Other ones that got found that they wasn't going along, they what they wanted them to, so they burnt them. Allegedly, entertainment purposes on. Y'all know the history books. What they putting in the history books is like we never invented nothing, and we did. We were more a part of this world than you know. The lands was taken because of fear. You got to get past the fear, and you got to get past all the things that they can do to you. If you can't face that, then you can't stand up to these people, because the evil think they got control of you. Just like Moses went in there with that stick, and Moses did not bow down. They tried to scare Moses, but Moses said, no, I am backed by the Holy Spirit, and Most High is watching over me, so I'm backed. So I'm not even worried about what you threats. Your threats mean nothing to me. But Most High will be back.